always been determined to succeed, even when I cannot win the challenge. See, I see life as a journey with two paths, the straight and narrow and the shady valley. If I take the straight and narrow, will they be oblivious to my lifestyle, my past, present and the future? Or if I take the shady valley, will they accept me because I came through like a warrior, battered and bruised for acceptance? So what do I do? As I'm just walking and my dreams taught me in my face, feel I've got to fulfill my destiny while stopped at heaven's gates. My name's Liam John, but I want the world to know me as Sparda MC, the family man and the musician.
For me, it started with like my dad bringing in records. I mean, like old school records, real old school records, like Marvin Gaye, Michael Jackson, UB40. Like I remember my dad playing classics like Shakademus with Plies, Murder She Wrote, which is the usual classic. What music means to me, it's more than just a lifestyle. It's more than just doing it for a hobby. It's something deeper than that. I don't think any words I can say to you right now would describe what it actually means to me. I've only done all this because I love everything about it.
I've gone to visit my good friend Pilot to work on my new single, Take My Hand. Although we have made music for several years, it is still very hard to decipher our sound.
I'd say everybody has their own sound, innit? You know, you can tell a different type of tune from like Timbaland, Scott Storch, you know, anybody's type of music, really, do you know what I mean? From like house to rap to dubstep to whatnot, do you know what I mean? In whatever sector, whatever genre, everybody has their own sound, innit?
Creating the music that I've made for my album, I've always said this: if you can't put my music in any genre, I've done my job in being unique. My music is supposed to be different. My music ain't supposed to be a certain way. It's not supposed to sound this way. I don't want to make it to conform with any form of industry that's out there.
But I know you could use somebody that makes you say, ain't nobody.
They say, for you to know where you're going, you've got to know where you came from. So this right here is the youth club I grew up in. I remember the first time I came around here. So somebody asked me, what are you? Are you an MC or are you a prick? And that stuck with me up till now, because the fact I still remember that is a bit touching in another sense. Not many people know this about me. You would never actually get this. You would never ever actually know. I was actually bullied in school. Because I was bullied in school, no one actually found any form of respect for me. And that's what usually the case is when it comes to bullying. When I started MCing in school, that's when people thought, oh, he can actually rap. He might get somewhere. Let's get real closer to it. Or, you know, the things I would say would, you know, not many people were doing it in school, at least the way we were doing it. When I say we, I say me and my close personal friends. People like Celestine, Billette, Luke. When we were MCing in school, everybody paid attention.
In school, Sparda was a quiet guy, and then brought him into the studio one day, and from there he just changed. He's a different guy now. He's very much more confident than he used to be.
When I had turned 18, my life had taken another path. where it wasn't about standing on the road chasing girls anymore, but what you can bring to the table.
So this right here is my old workplace. I spent 2 years of my life behind this bar. And you know, we did have a good time in a sense, and we had also bad times. The first day, I was stuck cleaning the toilets before I even touched a drink or even pulled a pint. But even having said that, you know, when I was 16, 17, all I knew was literally standing on this high top right here, chilling with guys and, you know, looking for girls, as a young boy did. But we always got into a lot of trouble and had a lot of fights with other people from the area. Having said that, when I turned 18 and I landed my job here, it turned me from, like, I want to say a boy into a man, but definitely a much more respected person. Started learning the value for money. But then with value for money comes being a wiser person. And with that being said, I made a wise decision on what I did next. Yo, big man, my man. I know you like good music, man. Check this out, man. Check this out. This is baby making music right here. Yo, miss, you like good music? Come on, check this out. Look, we got CDs for sale right here. Yo, big man, my man, you like good music, man? Come on, man. This is hot stuff right here.
Although my time in Camden hasn't been the best, it has made leeway on the things I can and can't do. Was that the best decision?
I quit work in general to sell CDs only because I thought to myself, I don't want to actually work for anybody else. I didn't want to be a slave to the system. I wanted to be more than what I could be if everything wasn't around me. Doing all that, living in a house where everybody needs money, especially when you live in a world where money makes the world go round. Things do get tough. My mum's always badgering on me, saying to me like, yeah, you need to get a job or work this and this and that. But one thing I've noticed within myself, when I'm dedicated to something, I start to put my all in. Sometimes that's been my biggest downfall.
After spending £10,000 on the No Nookie music video, my life started to turn. Although the song did not reach the charts, something else happened to me at uni which made me think.
What happened in 2008, Liam, unfortunately, I failed Liam. It's not an easy decision to make, but he didn't hand in a lot of work. It was on scrappy bits of paper, so I'm really hoping that if he has to hand in work again, that he really takes pride in his work.
My parents always wanted the best for me in terms of everything I do. Because of me failing that, it's like I'm not living up to what they want me to do. It's more like I'm living up to just be for myself, which is more selfish of me on my behalf. I guess sometimes in life you have to make a sacrifice. And if you're not willing to make that sacrifice, there's no point entertaining it at all.
Although my attitude had changed, I really hoped Take My Hand would be different. When you're on your own as an artist, you need to think of everything in order to make your single successful. So I visited my illustrator, Kristen McCluskey, to see my artwork for Take My Hand.
How was it like working with Sparda? So far it's been really good, man. Like I said, he was one of the guys, like, you just get the vibe from that he's on the same level as you, and we sort of hit it off back and forth with the work immediately.
Yeah, it's an easy process for
yeah.
Yeah, it's bam, bam, bam.
That's the hot stuff right there.
Yeah.
Tears from your little brother.
As you can see behind me
I miss you, bro.
is the website which I use to distribute my stuff. I'm gonna quickly check on it now, see what the sales figures over the past 3 months has been for the single Take My Hand. So, having looking at the sales figures, you see I'm not happy that
it's very low. End of the day, looking at it now, I feel within this industry, or the music industry at least, you need to have everything there, like a big team, a bunch of people that can help you promote and advertise it enough. Because the more work you put in will obviously reflect on how better yourself will do.
I believe Sparda can make it in the music industry. I believe Sparda can probably make it further. You don't get far in life. You don't get far. Arrogance and shyness does not get you far in life. Sparda has neither of those. So, will you get far? If he wishes to, he will get far, definitely.
Being the boy that I was, I just wish that I visit more. But it's hard to stay strong when I step through that door. I feel like I've neglected, but I'm saying it's not my fault. You are my soul, my entity more than a bigger bro. Super times he had, being out new when he made me sad. Play video games till the late night, damn I pray to the Lord that he bring you back. Even though he did bring you back, your mind, body and soul were intact. I was brought up in a Christian home, my faith in the Lord helped me write this track. Dug up these feelings that